Imagine this, you're walking through the back corridors of a luxury hotel, the kind of place where chandeliers sparkle like stars and guests are treated like royalty. But tonight, hidden behind the polished marble and smiling faces, a story is unfolding that not even the hotel staff could believe. And what happens at the end? It's something that proves kindness can change lives forever. Before I take you deep into this journey, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, because stories like this one, real, raw, and unforgettable, deserve to be shared with the world. The hotel's owner, Mr. Daniel Gray, was no ordinary man. He was a billionaire, the CEO of the entire chain, but lately he felt distant from the world his company had created. On a restless evening, he decided to go undercover, dressing as an ordinary staff member, just to see what life was like for those who worked for him. No one knew who he really was, not the waiters, not the bellboys, and certainly not the maids. It was in one of the silent back hallways that he first saw her, Maria, a young maid with tired eyes. She was crouched on the floor with her face buried in her hands. Her uniform was neat, but her tears soaked the fabric. Daniel froze, watching. Something about her pain drew him in, so he approached slowly. "Are you all right?" he asked gently, his voice softer than usual. Maria startled and quickly wiped her eyes, forcing a weak smile. "I'm fine. Just tired. Too much work." But Daniel knew the look of someone carrying a burden far heavier than exhaustion. He didn't press immediately, but he noticed the crumpled paper clutched in her hand. When she dropped it, he quietly picked it up. His eyes scanned the words, and his heart sank. It was a hospital bill. Thousands of dollars owed. At the bottom, highlighted in red, "Final notice." For a moment, Daniel didn't know what to say. He looked at Maria, who finally whispered, "It's for my son. He's only 6. He needs surgery, but I can't pay. I've been working double shifts, cleaning extra rooms, even skipping meals just to save, but it's never enough." Her voice broke. "I don't want to lose him." That confession pierced Daniel to his core. The billionaire CEO who lived in penthouses and private jets suddenly found himself standing in front of a mother whose entire world was crumbling over a piece of paper. And yet, she was still here, still working, still trying. In that moment, something inside Daniel shifted. He didn't reveal his true identity. Instead, he said quietly, "Don't lose hope. Sometimes help comes from places you least expect." Over the next few days, Daniel watched Maria carefully. He saw her arrive early, leave late, and work tirelessly. Even when she was bone-tired, she greeted guests with kindness. Even when she hadn't eaten, she shared her snack with another struggling maid. Daniel realized she wasn't just working for herself, she was holding others together. But then came the breaking point. Maria got a call during her shift. Her son's condition had worsened, and the hospital needed immediate payment for treatment. She collapsed into tears right in the staff room. Daniel knew he couldn't stay silent anymore. That night, in the grand ballroom of the hotel, a meeting was called. All the staff were gathered, confused. Then Daniel walked to the front, not as a disguised worker, but as himself. Gasps filled the room. The man they thought was just another employee was, in fact, their CEO. Maria stood frozen, her face pale. Daniel looked directly at her. Sometimes, life tests us in ways we don't understand. But no mother should have to choose between working herself to exhaustion and saving her child's life. He held up the hospital bill he had found. This will be paid in full. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today." Maria fell to her knees, sobbing uncontrollably. The entire room erupted into applause, some crying, some stunned into silence. Daniel walked to her, lifted her gently to her feet, and said, "From this moment, your son's fight is our fight. And beyond this, no employee of this company will ever stand alone when family is in crisis." True to his word, Daniel created a new program, a fund dedicated to supporting employees with medical emergencies. Maria's son got the surgery he needed, and within weeks, he was smiling, laughing, alive. Maria could finally breathe again, but more than that, she could believe in miracles. As for Daniel, he found something money could never buy, the joy of seeing a child live because of a single act of compassion. His company changed, but more importantly, so did he. And here's the truth, sometimes, the smallest moment of kindness becomes the spark that saves a life. So if this story touched your heart, take a second, like this video, subscribe, and share it. Because you never know whose story you might change, just by passing a little light forward.